It's first off just an honor to represent my school and to be chosen out of the candidates in not only basketball but all the sports at the Division III level. It shows the work that I've done, on the court as an athlete, but also off the court, trying to be a member of a community, trying to show, what a member of the LGBTQ community can do in the athletic sphere. Um, and also, it's incredible to be one of the first people honored. My coach, Adam Stockwell, was actually one of the first people I came out to. He was the first person after my parents. It was my first year of college. I believe during Christmas break, I was back early, and there was not that many other students on campus. And he was incredibly supportive. He checked in on me regularly. And we obviously spoke about basketball all the time, but more so he wanted to see how I was doing as a person, how my teammates were treating me, who I had told, how they were reacting. So he really took a care into how I was doing as a person, even more so than how I was doing as an athlete. And obviously over time, as I got more comfortable, and my experience kind of progressed, I didn't need those conversations as much, but initially they were really important, and they made me feel like I was cared for, and that someone had my back when I kind of was unsure of how things would unfold. You don't really see too many out gay men in the basketball world, so it was a very difficult and scary experience for me, but it was incredibly rewarding, and it just kind of made my relationship with everyone stronger and kind of brought a lot of us together. It kind of signifies a positive change in the athletic world, that the NCAA and schools are now taking LGBTQ plus inclusion more seriously, and realizing that there are gay people, there are queer people in every athletic sport, in every profession. When I was a kid, I didn't see any gay people in sports, and we've obviously come a long way from then, but it's still something that's not seen that much, especially in the Black community as well. So first is just me trying to be open about my experiences, being recognized as an athlete who had a lot of accolades, letting people know that I can achieve on an athletic court, but also be gay, and that those two are not mutually exclusive. Speaking at events, trying to connect with people in the community, and just being very open about my experiences, and know that other people may be going through the same thing, and they may not be as comfortable speaking about it, but that they're not alone in their struggles. Being out has obviously presented some challenges in terms of not everyone is necessarily accepting, or at times it can lead to some uncomfortable moments. But there was more than one instance where someone came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm not comfortable, being open to my identity to the world, but seeing you be out and be open about who you are has really been inspiring to me and really been motivating to me, and made me feel like I'm not alone." And those few instances where people came up to me and said things like that made all the struggle and difficulties that I personally went through more than worth it.